What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando, Florida for Friday, July 15th, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Anthony Anderson helped read the names of Emmy Award nominees Thursday morning, shrieking with delight when he heard his own name, as well as that of his show Blackish and the sitcom's co-star Tracee Ellis Ross. The program will compete with Masters of None, Modern Family, Silicon Valley, Transparent, The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and Veep for Best Comedy Series Emmy. The medieval fantasy series Game of Thrones led the Emmy field with 23 nods, including a mention for Best Drama. Here are the nominees for the 2016 Emmy Awards. For Best Drama, the nominees include The Americans, Better Call Saul, Downton Abbey, Game of Thrones, Homeland, House of Lies, and Mr. Robot. For limited series, the nominees include American Crime, Fargo, The Night Manager, The People vs. O.J., American Crime, Story, and Roots. For lead actor in a drama series, the nominees include Cal Chandler for Bloodline, Rami Malek for Mr. Robot, Bob Odenkirk for Better Call Saul, Matthew Rhys for The Americans, Levi Schreiber for Ray Donovan, and Kevin Spacey for House of Cards. For lead actress in the drama series, the nominees include Claire Danes for Homeland, Viola Davis for How to Get Away with Murder, Taraji P. Henson for Empire, Tatiana Maslany for Orphan Black, Kerry Russell for The Americans, and Robin Wright for House of Cards. For lead actor in a comedy series, the nominees include Anthony Anderson for Blackish, Aziz Ansari for Masters of None, Will Forte for Last Man on Earth, William H. Macy for Shameless, Thomas Middleditch for Silicon Valley, and Jeffrey Tambor for Transparent. For lead actors in the comedy series, the nominees include Ellie Kempler for Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Julia Louis-Dreyfus for Veep, Laura Metcalf for Getting On, Tracee Ellis Ross for Blackish, Amy Schumer for Inside Amy Schumer, and Lily Tomlin for Grace and Frankie. For lead actor in a limited series or movie, the nominees include Bryan Cranston for All the Way, Benedict Cumberbatch for Sherlock, Idris Elba for Luther, Cuba Gooding Jr. for The People vs. O.J. Simpson, The American Crime Story, Tom Hiddleston for The Night Manager, Courtney V. Vance for The People vs. O.J. American Crime Story. For lead actress in a limited series or movie, the nominees include Kristen Dunst for Fargo, Felicity Huffman for American Crime, Alda McDonald for Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill, Sarah Paulson for The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story, Lily Tyler for American Crime, and Kerry Washington for Confirmation. Winners will be announced September 18th. A complete list of the nominees can be viewed at Emmys.com. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who made a memorable appearance on the Season 6 finale of The Walking Dead, has been promoted to series regular for Season 7. The rap reported that Morgan, who plays the charismatic villain Negan, and Tom Payne, who plays the main character's resourceful ally Jesus, will both be major players when the zombie apocalypse drama resumes in October. Entertainment Weekly released the first image from Season 7 Wednesday. It shows a smiling Negan staring down at the length of his barbed wire covered baseball bat Lucille. Behind him can be seen several of his followers and a glimpse of the motorhome Eugene, played by Josh McDermott, was driving in the finale before he was captured. Season 6 ended with Negan bludgeoning to death one of the show's most beloved characters. However, who's that will not be revealed until the Season 7 premiere. Amazon says it has ordered 2 additional seasons of the relationship comedy series Catastrophe. Written by and starring Robert Delaney and Sharon Horgan, the show will return exclusively on Amazon Prime Video in the United States in 2017. Season 4 is to premiere in 2018. Joe Lewis, head of half-hour television for Amazon Studios, said in a statement Thursday, "Few series have proven themselves as personal and compelling while defiantly balancing comedy and drama. Like an ever-growing family, 2 more seasons of Catastrophe will give our customers more love, laughter, and occasional insults yelled very loudly." Delaney and Horgan said in their joint statement, "It used to be when we heard the word catastrophe, you thought of something terrible or destructive. Most people still do, but now some people might also think of our show. So that has to be a positive. We're very excited to have the opportunity to wreak more terrible destruction on the lives of Sharon and Rob." Horgan tweeted alongside with the photo of Delaney perching on a massage table and wearing boxer shorts with a happy face emoji covering his genitals. "Thank you for all the nice Catastrophe messages. 2 more years of this." The entire first and second season of Catastrophe are now available on Prime Video. Lionsgate has released a collection of new character posters featuring the new cast of Mighty Morphin Heroes for their upcoming film reboot of Power Rangers. The images released Thursday on Twitter showcase of stars Darcy Montgomery, who plays Red Ranger Jason, Becky G, who plays Yellow Ranger Trini, R.C. Seiler, who plays Blue Ranger Billy, Naomi Scott, who plays Pink Ranger Kimberly, and Ludi Lin, who plays Black Ranger Zach. Each poster is tinted with their character's signature Ranger color along with the long-running franchise Thunderbolt logo. Film directed by Dean Israelite will also star Bryan Cranston as the team mentor Zordon and Elizabeth Banks as the main antagonist Rita Repulsa. Speaking of his role in the film, Cranston explained how Zordon, a floating, ghastly-looking head who would lead and give advice to the Rangers, quote, still has a heart and mind, but an agenda that he's got to get these 5 Power Rangers to defend Earth or else everyone they know will be killed. Power Rangers blast into theaters March 24th, 2017. Sigourney Weaver says the new Alien will bring character Ellen Ripley's story to a close. The 66-year-old actress who played Ripley in the original 1979 film and 3 sequels revealed as much while discussing the new Neil Blomkamp movie with Entertainment Weekly. She said, "We have a great script, it's a great story, and it's satisfying to me to give this woman an ending." Blomkamp's film will delay in favor of Alien director Ridley Scott's Prometheus sequel, Alien Covenant, which opens in theaters August 4th, 2017. Weaver hopes to still return as Ripley, but won't commit until a later date. The actress said, "Now that we're waiting for Prometheus 2, I have a couple of avatars to do, and Neil has gone world. So we have to see what happens when we get back when those projects are over." Blomkamp's Alien sequel will take place after the second movie Aliens 1986 and disregard the events of Alien 3 in 1992 and Alien Resurrection in 1997. Weaver says the film will explore the motivations of the aliens. She says the script itself has so much in it that's so original but also really satisfies the, I would say, primal needs of the aliens. It's also a tribute to all the great work that the other directors have done in a way, but goes in a completely new direction. Weaver told fans in April that Blomkamp's movie will be worth the wait. The actress will next appear in A Monster Calls with Felicity Jones and Toby Kebbell. Kristen Stewart, alongside Nicholas Hoult, discussed diversifying iconic British spy James Bond and pitched how a female Bond could be presented to audiences. The subject of James Bond was brought up while the pair was promoting their upcoming film Equals. Hoult said when asked by E! News if he would be up for replacing Daniel Craig as Bond, "I think I'm a little bit too young to be honest," mentioning how the character is normally portrayed as being in his 30s or 40s. Stewart added, "Yeah, but that's getting a little slate." Hoult then recommended Idris Elba for the part before he and Stewart began speaking out against critics who are against diversifying the character. The actor joked before Stewart laid out how a female Bond could be introduced. "We'll walk into the screen test and I'll see you dressed in a tuxedo." She said, "You start off as the Bond girl and then you think it's just a girlfriend and then you're like, she's actually Bond. It's him and then a bait and switch. I'll be like your Q," Holt chimed in referencing to Bond's gadget expert. Interest in who can become the next James Bond started when Craig mentioned in October, before the release of Spectre, that he would rather slash his wrist than to make another 007 film. Actresses Gillian Anderson and Emilia Clarke have expressed interest in becoming a female Bond, while actors Jamie Bell, Alba, Tom Hiddleston, and Damian Lewis have been rumored for the role. Equals arrive in theaters July 15th. Marvel has killed off one of its most iconic and fan-favorite characters, Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, in the latest issue of Civil War II. The tragic event takes place in Civil War issue number 3, released Wednesday, when psychic character Ulysses predicts that the towering green giant will go on a murderous rampage. In order to prevent the Hulk from losing control, his Avengers teammate and trusted ally Hawkeye shoots Banner with a specially made arrow he helped design in case of an emergency. Marvel editor-in-chief Axel Alonso said to the Daily News regarding the death, "This is uncharted territory for us. Only 2 things are for certain. It will take a long, long time for our heroes to come to terms with his loss, and the circumstances surrounding his death will leave a huge scar on the superhero community." Writer Brian Michael Bendis says fans may be outraged, and there are probably Hawkeye writers who I'm very good friends with who will also be offended, but the point is that everything that happens in this issue is in character when you discover the hows and whys and wheres. We'll let people argue about that. With Banner gone, a recently introduced character, Korean-American Amadeus Cho, will step up as the new Hulk, and unlike Banner, he can transform into the Green Giant at will using a device in his left arm. The Hulk's passing is the latest drastic change coming to Marvel's comic book line after it was revealed that Captain America is a secret Hydra agent in his newest comic book series, and follows the reveal of Riri Williams, a 15-year-old African-American MIT science genius who was set to replace Tony Stark as Iron Man. Despite comic book characters historically coming back to life after they have been killed, Bendis maintains that this death is for real. He says, "Right now, I can tell you that this is the real deal. I can't speak for the future. I honestly can't. Who knows what will happen, but I already have plans for the body in upcoming issues." The Hulk is still alive and well in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, however, and will next be seen alongside Thor in next year's Thor Ragnarok, due in theaters November 3rd, 2017. Misty Copeland will star in the forthcoming Disney adaptation of The Nutcracker. The 33-year-old ballerina announced the news Wednesday by posting a photo of her script on Instagram. She wrote, "I'm thrilled to be part of this amazing project with Disney and the wonderful Lassie Hallstrom. Hashtag The Nutcracker. Hashtag more to come." The movie The Nutcracker in the Four Realms is based on E.T.A. Hoffman's 1816 short story, The Nutcracker and the Mouse King. Ashley Powell adapted the story with Hallstrom, who wrote and directed Chocolat, to direct. A Disney spokesperson told the New York Times Copeland will play the lead ballerina role, but did not offer more details about the character. The live-action movie has yet to set a release date. Hoffman's story was most famously adapted as a ballet by music by Pyotr Tchaikovsky. Copeland played an adult version of Clara in the American Ballet Theater production of the ballet in 2014. Rob Kardashian appeared to give fans a first glimpse of his new reality show with Blac Chyna on Wednesday. The 29-year-old reality star shared a photo of himself and the 28-year-old model looking the happy couple as they filmed the scene in front of a green screen. He has announced in June that Kardashian and Blac Chyna will star in the docuseries Rob and Blac Chyna. The 6-part show will follow the pair as they set up their new home and prepare to welcome their first child. Executive Vice President of Original Programming Jeff Old said at the time, "Very few love stories have created as much pop culture buzz as Rob and Chyna's. We're excited to share the next chapter of their relationship." Kardashian and Blac Chyna got engaged in April after 3 months of dating and announced they expected the next month. Blac Chyna is already mom to a son with Tyga, who's dating Kardashian's half-sister Kylie Jenner. Sources told E! News last week Kardashian is really excited but nervous to welcome his first child. The insider said the couple are really happy but haven't revealed plans about their upcoming wedding. And a related story, Kylie Jenner says she once went overboard with her lip injections. The 18-year-old reality star admitted as much while discussing her biggest beauty mistake in an interview with half-sister Kim Kardashian for Allure. Jenner said before explaining, "I definitely made my lips a little too big at one point. I got excited and felt like I needed to do a lot." She recalled, "Then you guys were like, 'Kylie, you need to chill,' and then I had to go back and have it fixed, and it was a crazy process. Thank God I didn't end up on botch." Jenner first revealed she had lip fillers on a May 2015 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The confession came after months of speculations about her extremely fully pout. She said on the show, "It's just an insecurity of mine and it's what I wanted to do. I wanted to admit to the lips, but people are so quick to judge me on everything." Jenner told Kardashian she could recall a lot of other beauty mistakes that took place in the public eye. The reality star said a positive aspect of being on a reality show is having her family's memories recorded forever. She added, "We get to be all together and we spend a lot of time, more time together because we film. The worst part is I don't know. There aren't a lot of bad things about it, except when you're just not in the mood." Jenner has capitalized on interest in her lips by developing and releasing her Kylie Lip Kit Cosmetics. Will debut 4 new lip glosses next Thursday. The kits have proven widely popular, selling out shortly after each restock. Aaron Rodgers' brother Jordan is opening up about their strained relationship. The 27-year-old former NFL player revealed that he rarely speaks to Aaron during a conversation with JoJo Fletcher on this week's episode of The Bachelorette. Jordan was explaining why Aaron wouldn't be present during their hometown visit. He said of his other sibling, "I have a great relationship with my brother Luke. Me and Aaron really don't have that much of a relationship. It's just kind of the way he's chosen to do life. I chose to stay close to my family, my parents, and my brother." Jordan's acknowledged, "I love Aaron and I can't imagine what it's like to be in his shoes and have the pressure he has and the demands from people he has. Don't have hard feelings against him. It's just how things go right now." Jordan told JoJo he and Aaron don't really talk and admitted he wasn't sure if his brother ever knew he was competing on The Bachelorette. He previously touched upon his relationship with Aaron on the Garbage Time podcast in June. Jordan told host Katie Nolan, "We have a relationship. It's complicated. I'll say that." Sources told Entertainment Tonight Aaron has actually been estranged from his entire family for years. Aaron Aaron's girlfriend, actress Olivia Munn, previously told the website her beau's relationship with Jordan is complicated. Jordan was drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2013, later played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. Aaron, meanwhile, has played for the Green Bay Packers since 2005 and was made starting quarterback in 2008. Kristen Wiig continued her tradition of appearing on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon as another real or fictional celebrity by impersonating JoJo Fletcher from ABC's The Bachelorette. While acting as the star of the dating show, who was also seen as a competitor on the most recent season, The